Today I'm going to be showing the assembly process of this Gabby dollhouse playset. This one is going to be 88 pieces in total, and this is Gabby and Mercat ship and then spa. So there's going to actually be two different miniature sets that are going to be in here. So it's going to actually be the ship here that we'll be putting together, and then also the spa, quote unquote, that you put together with bag number 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each one of these sections, show you the instructions, show you the assembly process, and then at the end, I'll give exactly how long it took to put it together. So the first thing you're going to do is assemble the cat. The next thing you're going to do is assemble this base. Now, I'm not sure if it's used on something later or if it's actually for the cat to stand on, but that's the next step. Next thing we're going to be doing is putting together the boat. So you're going to take and put those 3 little pieces onto the side, like so. And then the next step is we're going to use those white pieces and put those onto the side. Next step is going to be to take this single white piece and put it in the middle. And then the pieces after that are going to be the yellow ones that will go next to it. The next step of the assembly is to take this blue piece here, and then we're going to connect these white pieces on top like this, and to complete it like so. Now we're going to take that little piece, and it's going to go right on top of where we put those yellow pieces at. The next one is just taking this little barrel and that little brown piece and putting them onto the boat. Next step, we're going to take one little white piece and put it right onto the back. Then we're going to take this brown piece that already comes assembled like this and put it right on top. Then we're going to take this long brown piece, this one, and we're going to put it onto the back as well. Next step, we're going to take these 2 little white pieces and we're going to put them right onto the back sides here and there. Then we're going to take this little ladder piece and this little blue piece and we're going to put those on there and there. Next step, we're going to take these 3 little blue pieces and put them around the back of the boat up here. Next step, we're going to take these 2 little pieces and we're going to put them there and there. So that's actually going to go one there and one there. Next step, we're going to put this little purple piece right onto the front of the boat. Then we're going to take this purple angled piece like this, and we're going to put it right in front of that purple piece that we just put on. So it should go on right like this. Next, I'm going to take this little pink step piece, and I'm going to put it backwards on there to hold that piece. Then I'm going to take this pink piece and put it on the front. Now I'm going to take this little clam, and I'm going to put it right on top of there. Next step, I'm going to add these 2 flags and the anchor onto the rear and the side. Next thing I'm going to be doing is building this thing here. So it tells you my pieces that I'm going to need and then what the finished product should look like. I'm going to take that finished product and I'm going to put it right onto the back of the boat. Now I'm going to add the life jacket and the slide. So the slide's going to go on the side like that, and the life jacket's just going to go right on top of the barrel. And the boat is complete. That is the finished product of the boat. As you can see here, this is what it's going to look like. So they have this little piece down here at the bottom of the slide, and then your cat can really go anywhere on the boat that you want it to. The slide, there's nothing really holding it in place besides it clicking onto the top things there. So if you have it sitting on the ground like this, it will pop up a decent amount of time. Total assembly time for the boat was 10 minutes. That probably would have been cut close to in half if I wouldn't have been recording each step along the way. So it should take about 5 minutes to do the boat. Now let's go ahead and get over to Gabby's dollhouse spa. Step 1, I'm going to find all of the pieces to make Gabby. Then I'm just going to pull out all the pieces for this. So that's just going to be the comb, this little base piece, sunglasses, and then this other little thing that looks like a little crab. Next, I'm going to assemble the spa area itself. So I'm just going to take this big base plate here, and then I'm going to grab the 2 purple bricks. Next, I'm going to take these 2 purple bricks and this pink one and add them onto there like that. Next, I'm going to add a couple of stars and those 2 little blue pieces onto that base. Next, I'm going to take these blue flat pieces like that and put them onto there. Then I'm going to take this pink piece and these 2 white pieces and make a little chair. That chair is then going to go right on top of the middle. Now I'm going to take those 2 pieces and join them together. I'm then going to take and add those pieces onto there, making this piece. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to connect it to the back of it onto this piece there. I'm going to make these little stands and put them onto it like so. Now I'm going to add a little bundle of flowers. So I'm going to take this piece and that piece and they're going to go right onto there. And now that set is complete as well. Now there are a few different extra pieces that it came with. So it actually came with 2 of these extra gems, came with an extra pair of sunglasses, came with a couple of extra stars. So you can kind of throw anything extra that you get, those decor items, right onto there as you wish. So total assembly time of both of these is going to be about 10 minutes if you're just doing this. If you're doing something else, you can expect it obviously to take a little bit longer. There are going to be a good number of extra pieces for this set. You can kind of see those there, and you can kind of just use them to decorate however you want for this spa. Gabby can, of course, sit into the chair if you wish, or you can just have her standing up on there, or you can just kind of move them back and forth between the 2 sets. So this is what they're going to look like final when they are together. So this is going to be the little mer ship, And this is going to then be the spa. One thing I did want to do is just kind of measure to give you the exact dimensions of them once they're together. So let me grab a tape measure real fast. So total dimensions on this one is going to be about 6 inches long. Height-wise is going to be about 2 inches, 2.5 inches or so. And then the width on this one, so going across, is going to be about 3 inches. The spa is going to be a little bit smaller, only going to be about 3 inches total across. And then from front to the back, going to be about 2.5 to 3 inches across there. So overall, definitely a really fun set for your child to put together. Doesn't take too terribly long, so it's not going to be incredibly complicated. It does have a lot of small pieces though, so you can kind of see, especially with the spa side, it's going to have a lot of itty bitty pieces. So you will want to make sure that you're not giving this to anyone who would have issues with that small of Lego pieces. But overall, definitely a pretty decent set.